Today, I want to talk about why a jack of all trades could be the secret weapon for your business. First, I want to dispel the myth that being a jack of all trades is a weakness. In fact, it is such a strength that more and more people are opting to work with them because they're figuring out that they are a particular personality type that makes us flexible, adaptable, and great to work with overall. So now I'm just going to go over the top 5 reasons why it's so good for you and your business to work with a jack of all trades. Number 1, convenience. Every business has so many different kinds of creative needs that you never thought would have come up. And a lot of times you don't even realize that one project is actually 10 smaller projects. Let's say you want to get a video made. So first you got to hire a videographer to shoot the footage. Now you may want to include some motion graphics, so then you got to hire an animation person. You may need a logo put in there, so now you got to hire a graphic designer. Now you want to put a voiceover in there, so you got to hire a copywriter and a voiceover artist. And don't forget, you need a video editor to put it all together. Wouldn't it just be great if you had one person who could do all of it and handle it all really well? It would just save you so much time and stress to not have to source every little thing out and just have your go-to guy. Number 2, consistency. Do you ever notice that when you're dealing with multiple vendors across different projects, things just don't always align with your brand and there's a lot of irregularities or inconsistencies? Well, that's because each one of those vendors is solely focused on their one piece without really communicating to each other. So that's what you get, is kind of something Frankenstein together. So when you have one person that manages and handles all of these different pieces, your brand just becomes so much more unified and whole. Number 3, quality control. As I mentioned before, when you're working with multiple vendors, they might not be communicating with each other, and it's not just inconsistencies, but one change in one project might present technical issues in another, and then it's you who has to be the middle person to problem solve that. Now, a jack of all trades has cross-platform knowledge and speaks multiple different kinds of languages, so they have the ability to foresee a problem before it happens, rather than a single-focused expert who is not looking for these things. Number 4, originality. So because they have such a diverse experience in many different mediums and industries, they come up with these awesome, unique ideas that most people would never even think of. I mean, I'm just saying, that might really come in handy for you when you're trying to stand out among your competitors and make something original. And reason number 5, a collaborative partnership. Now, arguably the most important aspect of all of this is building the relationship. And when someone is handling all your different kinds of creative projects, they understand your voice, they understand your brand, and everything that you need in your process. It's an actual partner who can handle anything that comes up and who has just as much of a stake in what happens with your business as you do. And there you have it. So actually, working with a creative jack of all trades is kind of like having a superhero on your team. You'll have someone who can see the big picture, who can anticipate problems before they arise, who can deliver things cohesively with your brand and your voice, and who can make your life so much easier because you don't have to be the point person for all these different vendors on all these different projects. So do yourself a favor and get yourself a creative jack of all trades.